Hey, it's Bill here, the Do Not Buy in St. George or Mesquite guy. I'm doing a special on why you shouldn't buy in Mexico till you talk to me. Just got back from Mexico and I've spent some time there this year and last. And just like you, I'm looking around. I just want an open mind. What the heck's going on? And I watch a lot of YouTube on Mexico, people that travel and live there and visit, and they give me a biased approach, and I'm going to give you my biased approach or unbiased because I've got no spot. I do not have any sponsors either way behind me. I'm not supporting anybody in Mexico or any places in Mexico. I'm just going to give it to you like it is because like you, I'm looking. I'm, St. George, Mesquite, it goes up. I just read the reports from the ERA brokers on how flippin' expensive everything is, the residential marketing. And if you look at Washington, not the state, but the counties, it's out of control. They're up 30%, we're up 25%. It's just nuts, right? I mean, nuts. So I'm going to give you a real logical thing to do, even though you're turned off about Mexico. Watch this anyway, because I really believe it'll drive you farther away or it may open a door for you. So I've been flying to Cabo, which is the south tip of the Baja Peninsula, for some time last year and this year. And I've been looking around, and I got to tell you, Cabo is really nice, but it's not for me. It's too much traffic. It's too noisy at night. But if you like that disco thumping scene and you got 100 grand, you could buy a fairly new apartment, pretty basic, but you could hop down to that scene or to the ocean, 5, 10, maybe 15-minute drive. The apartments start at 100 grand. Condos. 300 grand buys you something pretty nice that puts you right next to that blaring music to 2 a.m. The restaurants are great. It seems safe. You see military all around, police. You've really got a very safe, even though it's considered a very unsafe city. I'm a statistics guy and I don't see it. It might be an unsafe part, like, you got part of Chicago, it's not safe. It could be that, right? But not going to get hurt there. Now, what I did, and I want to talk to you about, is I rented a car, wife and we went 2 hours north to a town called La Paz. La Paz is the capital of Baja California Sur, and it was outstanding. You could live in La Paz easier than you could live in Cabo. In La Paz, just so you got the Costco mentality, remember, La Paz doesn't have a Costco, but it has a Sam's Club, and then it's got like Le Club or something of that nature. You got Home Depot, and you got anything you need. It's in La Paz. What you don't have is that vibrant overkill on disco and music and booze and all the stuff that goes on in Cabo. If you're just kind of tired of that 24-hour craziness that goes to the bars, La Paz could be a really good second alternative. La Paz has about 350,000 people that live there. North part of La Paz is absolutely gorgeous. Great hotels, 4 or 5 star. There's resorts there that would blow your mind. You could buy a house in a resort for under $450,000. You're going to have 2 HOAs. You won't live on a prettier place on the face of the earth, I swear to you. Email me for more information on that. I'll private you on it. I don't want to do an ad for them, but I stayed at about a 4-star, and it was in this resort type of marina type of place, and it was really cool. You could live there. You had anything and everything. Golf, set up by a pro. Beautiful new clubhouse, probably $3 or $4 million clubhouse. Absolutely gorgeous. on next to, you could harbor your boat there. There isn't that many people that you couldn't have a boat dock, harbor. You can't in Cabo, you'd be run out of there. There's no room. There's room here. Beautiful beaches. The side that La Paz is on is the Sea of Cortez, and it's very tranquil water. Clear, cool, cool meaning cool, but warmer probably than the Pacific Ocean. La Paz has the Malecon, and the Malecon is a place where all the restaurants are on the ocean front. It's about 5 miles of it, and you walk the Malecon. The big La Paz sign there with ocean. It's very cool, and you got hundreds of restaurants, and I mean hundreds, and the food's great. The seafood there is great. The catches are catch of the day, and you could live there. If you're an American, and you really kind of like, let's go back to St. George. I can't afford it. It's too much. I'm getting bid out by 50 grand. That ain't going to happen to you here. The reason it ain't going to happen to you in La Paz, they don't have an international airport to say. So you don't have that edgy money coming in outbidding you. But what you do have is a clarity to look at a piece of real estate that's absolutely gorgeous overlooking the ocean, be under 500 grand, and living paradise. You're going to hate July, August, September, October, and maybe even part of November. And the locals tell me August, September, October. They're those killer months that are really hot. Other than that, it's going to be hot in St. George, so like, might as well have an ocean to enjoy it or rent it out. Now, the secret is, and I'll go into this in another video, is the nationales, the Mexicans that live there, love the summers over there. So you could have a place 7, 8 months out of the year, rent it to the locals. They'll rent your place in a heartbeat during the summer months. It doesn't bother them. And plus, you got air conditioning. One of the nicest places I have seen as a complete, and I don't like HOAs, but you have 2 HOAs. One for the area and your own kind of private pool on your block, and then you've got this other pool and marina and golf course and racquetball and pickleball and yoga. It's all there. Direct message me for more information on that. So La Paz I hit really high. I think if you're going to live in Mexico, consider La Paz. Rather than Puerto Vallarta, all those other places where it gets really complicated, you're competing with dollars. You ain't competing with dollars in La Paz. Now, real estate's up, and that means you're probably not going to make as much if you decide to leave, but sometimes if you're on the final frontier, it doesn't matter that much. It matters if you can afford it. Dollar for dollar, 20% under the price, probably not quite 20% under what you'd have to pay in St. George, but close, maybe about the same, about what you have to pay in Mesquite. Mexico, right? No, you can do it. You become a resident. You can buy without being a resident. You just have it being in a state with a law firm. And it's kind of held in a trust, and it's not a big deal. People do it. And you're not going to be running around seeing a ton of Americans. So I thought La Paz was really good. And I've gone through some other towns. I'm just going to see if I can mention them for a future reference. There is just a great feeling in Mexico, good police presence. I'm not scared in any of these towns whatsoever. And I really believe you're safe there. It's not what people say it is. In terms of danger, not there. I didn't feel danger. Last time I was there, or this time, drove a car, didn't get hit. Nobody stops at stop signs. They slow down. First day, that's a little tense. Second day, you're right in on it. People get a feel when they turn left, not turn left, who goes first, who isn't. It isn't like here, where we're all tense. Everybody's cool about driving there. I can't explain it to you. You have to go figure this out for yourself. But it's not close call because it's dangerous. It's close call by design. And I can't explain that to you. My daughter could. She's been down there on a motorcycle for 3 months and come home. She can explain she felt safe there. Because people want to work with you when they drive, not work against you. And that's a whole different deal. Listen, like and follow if you want these kind of things without maps up. I guess I could put a million maps, hire a company, and probably do that eventually. See it in your heart to share this with others, because I'm sharing this information because it's fresh in my mind. Don't want you to be scared of going to Mexico. Get in there, fly direct to Cabo, rent a car. It's going to cost you $50 a day. There's no way around it. They get you on insurance. The price of the car ain't the issue. It's the insurance. You're going to get paid for 2 insurances. U.S. insurance is going to work. Go drive around. It's safe. You lock your car, you come back, and it's still there. You go to an open market, you buy stuff, you eat it, it tastes better. The restaurants are clean. They wash your hands at the door. They put the antibacterial stuff on you. They wash your feet. They have this little scrubber thing. It's not really effective, but you're walking in there cleaner than most places here. Didn't get sick once, not at all. Didn't come back and get sick. Knock on wood. Like and support. I'll share you more information about some other towns I found. Pescadero Beach, Todos Santos, some other areas that I found that are outstanding. And I'll tell you the drawbacks and what you got to bring with you. But if you're on the Mexican thing, like and follow, because I'll share more. If you're not, I'll kind of wrap these up quicker. Thanks. Have a great day.